What is going on, guys? This is Red Ninja, and I'm doing a follow-up video to my other video on the top 5 things that pro zombie players do. I guarantee you Noobs will score a 0 out of 0 out of all these. I wanted to do this video because other YouTubers were doing this sort of video, and all their steps were completely bullshit, completely wrong. Not stealing kills, opening doors, point whoring. They were claiming these were all traits of a pro zombie player, and it's the exact opposite. Pro players play fast. They play as fast as they can. They use the most powerful guns. They test their theories. They follow a strategy, and they do their homework. They watch lots of videos. They put a lot of time and thought into the game. You know, they do their homework. They talk with other players in the pro community, getting ideas and trying new things. This is the stuff that pro players do. And we're watching the world record for the fastest round 30 speed run, and Keener to Toten Black Ops 1. This is the world record. It's around 30 and 38 minutes. I'm not posting the full gameplay. This is not my gameplay. This is two other guys' gameplay. They're not popular. They have several world records. Sadly, they're not popular at all. I think Porter's channel has about 200 something subscribers, like 208 subscribers. I don't know, 204. It's like 200. It's not much at all. And that's sad. He deserves a lot more recognition than these noobs that are doing all this commentary, these stupid videos, and playing a bunch of Black Ops 3, and that's just a totally crappy game. And if you don't agree with that, then I really don't care, because it's just the opinion of real pro zombie players. They don't typically like that game. That game's created a brand new community of new players that have been playing zombies for a long time and have always sucked at zombies, and then Black Ops 3 was made simplified for them, and changed their life, and they're acting like they're all great and pro and very arrogant about it, and it's really sad. I'm a lot better player than a lot of these players, and I don't act like that. I don't think I'm a good player at all. And there's a lot of other pro players that just don't think they're very good, because they're honest with themselves. They know what other people in the community are doing. So, as you can see, the whole reason why I wanted to follow up with this video and show an actual couple pro players is to back up my steps. Is that you could see pro players are playing fast. Porter's taking as many kills as he possibly can. He's the white player. He wants to continue, just kill. Blue player is opening up all the doors because the white player needs more points. The blue player is not going to sit around and let the white player get more points. He doesn't have to. But, he's going to open up all the doors, let the white player hit the box, because the white player needs the thunder gun, ray gun, and monkeys. White player needs the thunder gun. Best player should always be white player. Okay? Period. So, to go over my 5 steps, and I've kind of, from the other video, I've took in one of the steps out, which was pro players revive safely, which they do, but it's not really relevant. This is the bare, pro players aren't taking a lot of downs, if any, and especially in a speed run, they should be going flawless. So, here's my 5 steps. Pro players, number 1, play fast. Pro players use the most powerful guns. They use the wonder weapons. Pro players test their theories. They know how the game works. If someone has an idea, or someone says, this is what happens, this is how this game works, they test it. Okay, they don't just believe it, they test it. And when it's able to be tested, and if it's able to be disproven, then it's not true. Okay, there's a science behind being a pro zombie player. And pro zombie players follow a strategy. You know, they call it a strat. Okay, they like to say, what strat did you use for this? You know, these guys are following a strategy, you know, to get the fastest 30. They're opening up the alley door instead of just running the fire trap room, and they're running the alley with the MPL room door open. That's how they run the strategy. I'm not posting the full gameplay here. This is not my video, so for fair use, I'm just showing the first 10-11 rounds just to show you how they start off and just show you how fast they play and how they play. You know, they're not point whoring. They're not shooting the zombies 8 times in the leg and then knifing. They're not waiting for the zombies to spill out if they try not to. I mean, obviously when the rounds get higher, the zombies are going to spill out, but they try not to let them spill out. They try to kill them as they're coming, before they come out, because pro players are obsessed with playing fast. I mean, this is why this is a speed run. This is why they're doing speed runs. Okay? You know, it's very easy to get to round 30. You know, to get to round 30 the fastest, to get it to round 30 in 38 minutes is very hard to do. It's not easy. Okay? That's why they got the #1 spot, and people that have the #2 spot, I think, is like 40 to 41 minutes. Okay? They beat the record by the whole 2 minutes. Okay? If you want to beat their record by a whole 2 minutes, you're going to have to be a very, very fast player. Okay, if you want to get a 37 or a 36, if possible, you know, I think it is possible, and I actually have a few ideas in the back of my head where I could kind of tweak this strategy that they did. But, you know, the way to really, you know, put it to the test is to do it, and it's probably going to take multiple tries. You might not get it one try, but again, pro players are obsessed with speed. They're obsessed with playing fast. You know, they're not always training the zombies, especially in the early rounds. They're killing the zombies as they come. They need the most powerful weapons to do so. I mean, in the early rounds, you can get away with using, you know, the commando and doing all that. Look at this. See how he's knifing? But he's the only reason he knifed is because the zombie was there, and he's reloading that crossbow, and then he's shooting in the back, blowing up them zombies because it's an insta-kill. Just killing, killing, killing. They're obsessed with speed. Okay, this is how pro players play. Okay, and for the other guy, the blue player, to keep up, he's going to have to step up. If he doesn't get as many kills, that's his fault. Okay, but that's why he's blue player and why Porter's the white player, because he's a better player. That's obviously, you can see that. But they're both, I would both call these guys pros. They have records. They're both great players, and I have a lot of respect for them. And so again, pro players play fast. Pro players use the most powerful guns. They use the wonder weapons. Pro players test their theories. Pro players use a strategy. They follow a strategy. They have a plan. And 5, pro players do their homework. They're watching other players. That is the 5 top steps of being a pro zombie player. That's the main 5 steps, the main 5 things. Okay, and you want to play the little game that they're playing on these other videos. Would you score, you know, 0 out of 5? I guarantee you, every noob that I play with in these random lobbies scores 0 out of 0. And why do they score 0 out of 0? Because they're not pros. They're noobs. They're randoms, okay? And that's just the way it is. And I'm sorry if that hurts their feelings, but, you know, the truth is the truth, okay? You know, these other guys that do these videos, they have that in the comment section, everybody's scoring 5 out of 5, because everybody can open a fucking door, everybody can point whore, and everybody could not steal kills. Everybody, you know, everybody could do their little steps that they're doing. You don't have to be a pro player, and it makes them feel good, and they're like, oh, I'm a pro, I scored 5 out of 5. Well, guess what? In my video, the guys that posted the video that think they're pros, that are getting around, you know, if they're doing, probably getting, I seen one of them got the round 60 on Black Ops 3. Keynote Toten on the Chronicles, you know, guess what? You're scoring 0 out of 0, buddy, in this video, because you're not a fast player. You don't. I don't know if you're really following a strategy or not. From what I've seen your videos at randoms, I don't know. You're probably not following much of a strategy. You don't know any of the high round strategies. That's why you haven't done anything in Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 2 for that matter. You haven't done anything special. You're scoring 0 out of 0 because you're a noob. And that's just the way it is. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to sound like a dick or anything. I'm just being honest. You're not at these guys' level. Okay, these guys are pros, and you're not at their level, so guess what? You're not a pro. You know, I don't call myself a pro either. I call myself a casual zombie player. I want to get better. And look who's opening all the doors. The blue player. The blue player's got less points. Why is the blue player opening? Because the white player's still getting his setup. He still needs to get his ray gun and his monkeys. So blue player's going to open up all the doors because he's a good team player, and that's the way they're doing it. They're following a strategy. They're following a plan. And they're playing fast. They're, you know, they're under 11 minutes on round 11. So that's about all. I just wanted to prove my point, and I'm going to be doing more of these kinds of videos because I have a lot of other tips I can share. So stay tuned for them. They'll be coming up soon. I don't know how soon, but I'll try to see what I can do. Peace out, guys.